for a carryover into the new millennium. Their reorganized roster is once again challenging for top honors. Out west, there's a changing of the guard. The Sacramento Kings have become the conference gunslingers with flashy point guard Jason Williams and a rejuvenated Chris Webber. The Kings have the firepower to shoot down any opponent. The left coast cruise concludes in Northern California. The Pacers and Kings next. That's good enough for fourth place in a tie with Phoenix. And Indiana starts with a basketball. A veteran referee crew as Miller takes it to the hoop, and two of the Kings go down. It's your disappointment since coming over from Orlando looking for that veteran. And there is Williams on the drive with a one-hander. Jason Williams has been ice cold his last few games and looking to snap out of it tonight, just as many of the Clippers snapped out of their shooting slumps last evening. Nice fake by Jackson. Divac almost tips it in the Pacer basket. And now Williams. No look to Williamson. Sacramento trying to get it running early. With the steal. Now the Pacers bust out. Rose stops, gives it to Davis down the lane for the slam.
7% from the foul line this year, much like Dale Davis.
Sweeping hook by Webber, who was reluctant to report here when he was traded from Washington for Mitch Richmond. And now wants to re-up when his contract is over. The end of 2001. 3.5 in, 16 points already on the board. Two of the highest scoring teams in the NBA. And at 6'7" and 245, it's Williamson making the move. And Jalen Rose, who has had happy shooting touch of late, and Dale
Go get it, D-square.
just banging the boards.
And
Reggie Williams searching for his shot tonight. Webber fakes behind the back and goes all the way. At 6'10", 245, a dazzling move by Webber.
22, he's made 10 of them.
Backdoor Webber. And he finds some room. 6 now for Webber, who's the 7th leading scorer in the league with 24. Divac showing his passing ability. Again, it goes inside to Smits for the turnaround. Got it. Rick Smits taking it right to Vlade Divac, who went sailing both by Smits on the move. Williams, the stutter step, whips it to Webber from 20. And now Chris Webber has caught fire. Games, the first 2 of this road trip. Webber, Jackson was on him, and Webber sails one in from downtown. As Clark had mentioned before, he shoots at near 50% from deep. Although hasn't taken that many, he's now 11 of 23, and Rose answers with 2. So Rose is on tonight in those last couple of shots, and a good sign for Jalen Rose. Williams lofts it up from deep. Between these two teams this year, they have attempted over 1,200 three-point shots, and this is about a third away into the season.
Well, the Kings not as proficient as the Pacers at only 30% as a group. The Pacers just under 40, but Reggie Miller really struggling here early. And Nick Anderson, that's where he's most dangerous, Al. He can shoot the three-point shot, but he really does great work down in the low post.
But he has been this year reluctant to go there because his foul shooting has been suffering so much. He doesn't want to get to the foul line. He's shooting 33% from there. It's getting contagious. Crozier knocks one down from 3. Jackson, with Williams bouncing all over him, whips it into the corner. Crozier for 3 more. Back-to-back from downtown for Austin Crozier.
The paint and found Austin outside.
4 seconds to shoot. Divac rifles it up from 3. Desperation, that's his first field goal. And it puts 3 on the board and a 6-point lead for the Kings. Pacers this year 10-3 against the Western Conference. Miller tries again and finally finds the range. 3 shots. Webber in a crowd. Another 3. Nick Anderson, who had 6 of them in the loss in Boston. He was the King who held Sacramento in that game. The hands of Rose. Jackson over Williams. Swish.
He gets his body on you, forget it. There's not a point guard around other than maybe Gary Payton, a couple of others, but most point guards, when Jackson gets his body on them, they're done.
And now it is Williams. And there is Pollard. Stojakovic with Harrington. Best gets in there, 6 to shoot. And Stojakovic, who has really been dismal from the floor. The last 3 games, he had hit 2 of 17 attempts. Goal in 12 attempts in this quarter. Reggie Miller for 3. So Reggie coming off the bench after a ice-cold start, and he rifles that one in. Barry always on the run, and it gives the Pacers a running opportunity. Best in the middle. He has Miller open again. He has time. He has room, and he has 3 more.
And John Barry never made it back down court. After he missed the layup, which was a forced shot, he never got back, and that left Miller wide open. He didn't get any help from his teammates in picking up Reggie, but John Barry.
And that forces the Kings to call time. Him right back in. Now the fast break. Weber stops, and he pops, and he has made a quick difference. It's a 3-point game. Harrington rises over Weber, and it's a 1-point difference. The Pacers coming back from an 11-point deficit here in Sacramento. Weber trying to do it himself, and does. 17 in the first half for Chris Weber. Williams whips it to Weber for the fadeaway. Chris Weber, 19. And it's a 7-point spread for the Kings, who are trying to turn around a 2-game losing streak. Best gets the step. He dishes, and Harrington swishes from the outside. That's a 3-pointer for Al. His 6th of the year, getting in to the act from downtown.
Oh, my.
Razzle-dazzle.
Oh, my.
Williams to Williamson. And
that ball is a part of that kid. What a pass.
Double-figure lead if they hit it. Anderson for 3. With a second to go. So Sacramento ends it in style. The Pacers give them an opening for that last shot. And it's an 11-point bulge. They match their biggest of the night. 65 points on the board for the Kings. 54 for the Pacers at halftime. Divac has been very quiet. Nice release to Weber, and he just walks in. 21 now for Weber, and it's Jason Williams. The long pass to Weber. For 3. Anderson drills his second 3 in a row.
But I think they're just settling for too many perimeter shots.
And not moving the ball around. The no look.
And not getting back on defense. Really kind of casually going through the motions, and this Kings team is starting to sense that they can put a lid on it.
Assist number 9 for Williams. Nick Anderson with 17 points. Sweeping the boards. Davis. Wide open is Rose. Miller raises for 3. Swish. Trying to tack on that extra shot, but he'll take the 3. 4 field goals tonight by Reggie.
And they've got a nice nucleus of young and old. Oh, Austin. Send it down. And
backing in on Williams. Open is Crozier. Rises for 3. Swish. Austin Crozier doing it again. Smoking off the bench. 13 for Crozier. And the Pacers have bounced back in there. Once down by 16. Divac wide open.
But again, the resistance isn't there defensively. Far too many times Kings players have been wide open, either at the basket or on the perimeter for warm-up jump shots.
Reggie Miller, who's gone 41 minutes in each of the first 2 games on this trip. Now spreading the ball around, and Rose, nothing but net from downtown. Pacers raining threes. That's how they cracked it open in the first game of this trip against Denver. Now trying to get back in there with a 3-pointer. Divac rolls to the hoop. He's in double figures with 10 points. A little under control, but the steal, and Williamson has to just run that down and reset. Oh, here's Webber all alone. A backbreaker by Webber. 23. Goes cross court. Divac quickly to test that ankle against Crozier. Crozier may have gotten a piece of that, but the strength of Divac sends it through.
Well, tough for Jalen to deal with Corliss. He's so big, he's quick off his feet. Another sweet pass. Kings average 25 assists a game, and you're seeing why.
Some TV with Jeff and his friends, family, and enjoying that color TV. Webber deals in, and he has 25 points. Nice tip by Harrington getting up there, but short. Long pass to Pollard.
Boy, he'll find you. Jason Williams will find you and lead you right to the cup of the Pacers with the 3-point shot.
Williams with a bounce in his step. The modern-day Pistol Pete. Webber from deep the line drive jumper. 13 field goals. 19 attempts, 27 for Webber. Upstairs, Jalen Rose.
Somewhere in the next 2 to 3 minutes.
Best rises for 3. Swish. And right on cue. Best knocks it down from downtown. Another double figures night for Travis with 11. And he brings the Pacers to within 10. 3. Best pushing off on Pollard to get the rebound. Best streaking out. Throws the trailer. Rejected by Pollard with the hustle. He is their junkyard dog. Doing all the dirty work, staying in the play. Rose looking to finish and bring to within 8.
See the scoring leaders, a ton of folks in double digits.
Many points on the board, and that will count. And there's a foul scurrying around. John Barry, it has been a while, but he finally hits his first field goal as the lane splits for Barry.
That's been the story all night long, Al. Here you see Barry, tough shot, got into the lane.
Is on the road. Get back to the century mark. Streaking down the floor is Best with a little of that body English.
Well, he's got it first.
Coast to coast.
He's got. Well, the Kings have all their starters back.
Zigging and zagging, and with the left hand.
Beautiful job. Did you see Best get right into Divac and paralyze him? He got his body right into his chest, and Divac couldn't even elevate to try to block that shot.
Best with 11 in the fourth quarter, has 15. Best and Crozier off the bench, energizing the Pacers. But Webber able to muscle his way in, and he's at 29 tonight. 103-94. The Kings by 9. Best squeezes in again. He's got it, and he is fouled.
Put on the show, young fella.
He is taking over for the Pacers.
Well,
Mason Williams got the hand in there. He scampers back. The back pass to Williamson. And he has killed the Pacers tonight. He averages 11 points a game. He has 23 in this one. So 15-3 in the last 18 games as Divac just swirls inside. And the Pacers' losses were games in which the turnovers were higher than usual. Harrington, the lead. It's the Pacer bench coming back against the Kings starters. Hard drive by Crozier. It counts, and he is fouled. Austin Crozier puts it on the floor with intensity.
Pushing the ball in transition. He gets the step on Divac. Jump stop. And he may have gotten away with an extra step. Now watch the jump stop. Boom. And then he rolls again. I'm glad it counted, folks, but that is probably a walk that was missed.
Webber leads all scorers, 1 point away from 30. And he's got it. 31 now for Webber. With a career high 22 this evening. And that dagger. Anderson has come alive tonight. 25 points, a new season high, which is 115 to 108. Best with the crossover and goes on the other side. 20 points. Up. There is the rebound by Foster. Miller for three. Inside a second to go, and that will just make this one look even closer, as Reggie tonight has hit 5 field goals, all 5 3-pointers for 19 points. So that ends it with the Pacers coming back but falling short here in the fourth.